Hello, hello. Excuse me. Come on into the room. We have a great lupus warrior that we are going to talk to. And I think you're going to enjoy his story and how he's overcome. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. This is In the Loop with Lupus in Color, where we are going to be talking to Chance Hughes, and we're just going to wait for him to come on. And in the meantime, I want to say hello, happy Lupus Awareness Month. We're almost through. It feels like it's been quite some time that we've been in Lupus Awareness Month. I feel like this month is going by pretty slow, which is good and bad, I guess, because you don't want time to be flying by, right? But it seems like we've been in May for such a long time. So it feels like the month is going really slow. And it might be because I'm doing so much that I feel that way. But I tell you, it's been a long month, and we've had so many great events, so many great warriors coming on, so many great people who are supporting us and giving us great information. It's been a hell of a month so far. And we only have, 11 days left or so. So I hope that you're enjoying the warriors that we're bringing to you. I hope you're enjoying the Faces of Lupus. You still have time to put your face in for the Faces of Lupus every Friday. And I hope that you are enjoying our facts, tips, and affirmations, and that they're helping you some. Today we are in the loop with Lupus in Color. And we will be having Chance Hughes coming on. As soon as I see him pop up, I'm going to bring him on up. In the meantime, I'll give you a talk to. So, yes, we had a great discussion with a nutritionist yesterday who was a personal friend of mine. And it was her first time really presenting. So she did really well. She talked to us very well about, food and the bite-sized scoop, and it was such great information. And I every time I do a live with someone outside of lupus that is speaking for us, I learn something new every single time, and I learned so much. You can go ahead back and take a look at that on our page. If you can't see it here, you can go to Facebook or YouTube to see it. So it was really a great informational session regarding nutrition, and it was helpful, and it was given in such an easy way for you to understand it, and it was great. So I see that our guest has joined us, so I'm going to have him come on up so we can hear his story. Hold on. I know we've only been doing this, 3 years or so. Let me figure out how to do this. Okay, here we go. I think I'm figuring it out. And I cannot wait to hear his story. Did you get my invite, Chance? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I think I sent it correctly. Yep, I sure did. It says I did. I'm just waiting for a chance to accept my invite, and then we will start talking to him in one moment. You gotta love technology, right? Technology is just, when it works well. When it gets kind of funky, it does that very well as well. Let's try it again. Let's try invite, and then let's see if Chance can get on. Here we go. Finally, yes. Hey, Chance, how are you?
How are you doing?
I am very good. It's so good to finally meet you kind of face to face, right?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I am very good. I'm very good. How's your day going?
My day's going well. Been very busy, very, very busy,
Oh,
I
okay.
know.
Busy man, huh? Busy man. I like it. I like it. Rather be busy than not doing anything, right?
Right. Yes, ma'am. Positive. Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. So tell me, Chance, tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do? What's going on with your life? And, when did you get diagnosed with lupus?
Um, but like she said, my name's Chen Hughes. I run an organization called We All We Got 502, nonprofit here in Louisville, Kentucky. We're home based. We're like a big, I would say, resource outlet right now. Um, um, Diagnosed at 2000 with lupus at the age of 10, if I'm correct. I have SLE, all three stages. So how everyone has the flares with their swellings and like I said, the butterfly rashes and everything like that. I receive all of that.
Mm,
I used to take what 32 pills a day just to function and talk as we going right now.
wow.
Like seriously. Um, what
Wow.
was it? When I was in high school, some people here know, some of my friends know in high school, they thought it was the worst of me. I got real sick. I couldn't play football no more.
Mm,
I had to ride like a wheel because I got real, real, real sick. I lost weight, so I said my weight goes up and down.
hmm
Um, Yeah, but right now in the city, like I'm just trying to mentor kids, like I've been doing, just get the word out as you're doing right now, just something positive. I think people need to
Right.
hear this story, not just saying mine, but other people to to relate to and to connect to,
Right.
because I know it's a mental thing, very very deep, and I feel like I kind of conquered it myself, but
hmm
other than that, I know it's more people who has bigger problems than me that has lupus and everything that I would like to connect with, just, give them encouragement, and give them my story, let them know how I went through it, things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So you said you have your own nonprofit. What do you do in your own nonprofit? What is the focus of it on?
Really to the focus to help the youth right now and everything like that, and to get them off the streets and just get them into something that they're positive doing right now. Um, Everything like that is what we're looking for. We reach out to sports people, everything like that, and so
Yeah.
just trying to do anything positive to help
I
them
love
out.
that.
Um,
I love that. It keeps your mind, number one, off of lupus, and number two, you're giving back to the community, and I love to see that happening. That's awesome. That is awesome. So you said you have SLE. Do you have any other accompanying um, diseases with that, or is it just
I
SLE?
had arthritis, and a little bit of arthritis here and there. They said I had asthma when I was younger, but that comes and goes. But mainly just my lupus that bothers me. Like I said, I
Right.
have swelling, butterfly rashes, and everything like that. So, but I battled with my kidney, my heart before. I have
Mhm.
PVCs, the extra heartbeats and everything like that. So mainly I just work out. I changed my whole eating habit up, and I eat like pasta, salad, shrimp, all of that. To
Right.
help my skin and everything like that. So that's mainly what I do
hmm
to handle everything.
So when you first found out at 10 that you had lupus, what were your thoughts at that young age? You were so young.
Um,
And I know your
um,
parents were probably frazzled at that point. I know they were out of their
yes, ma'am.
minds.
I honestly didn't know exactly what it was. It was just all big names new to me. Just go get these tests done, go to this city, go here and there. So we was traveling a whole lot. Been to Vanderbilt, you know, Detroit, a whole lot of different little
Mhm.
places like that to get tests and everything done. Miami here and there, but once I figured out what it was, and then I had to sit down myself, I was like, we have the free will to get over things. We don't
Mm,
control our lives mainly. So, but I looked down at myself, and that was the time when I understood that it was on me.
right.
Not saying that my moms can't help me, my brothers them can't help me, but I know eventually, at the state I'm in right now, I realize at a young age that I have to be the one in control and understand, like, I have to do this. Like, I've been paralyzed. Like I said, I've dropped seizures. I've been blind. Like, I've been all over. Like, seriously, that's what I said. So I feel like I got it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you got it too. I think you got it. I mean, because you're here today. You're here
yeah, yeah,
today to
yeah.
talk about it and
Yeah.
to help someone else through something that you might have gone through. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that is super fantastic. What led your parents to take you in to be tested and to how did they go through all that? Do you remember any of that? Like how did they
Um,
see that something was really wrong with you?
yes, ma'am. Honestly, I found out. honestly just playing around with my pops. Honestly, we just playing the video game. Like I told everyone, it's a funny story, but that's honestly how it happened. Like we just playing a normal day. Me and him competitive in the game and everything, and I couldn't move my left side. Everything just went paralyzed. Like
Mm-hmm.
they thought I was playing, joking around because I was a jokester and I was the only kid for a minute.
Right.
So like, now what's going on? So took me to the hospital, ran a couple of tests, and found out something called like a drape test, where they have several needles of different sizes, poke you until you can feel it here and there. I couldn't feel none of it. And so once they
Wow.
pulled that out, they did, I got, hospitalized and everything else, everything like that. So I was found out by the age of 10 that I have lupus, and it just went from 10 to test here, city there, this and that, medicine there, everything like that. So, yeah.
Yeah. That had to be rough. That had to be rough on your parents. It had to be rough on you. Going through school. I know my son is in his late 20s and has type 1 diabetes, and he had it from 12. So I remember as a parent not being able to, take that pain away from him. So I'm sure your parents felt that way, and
Yeah,
you just felt so
like my
bad
family,
for yourself.
I seen it in their faces and stuff, and that's why I said I understood at that moment, like, this is something I have to, take it down myself. Like I told everybody, like, I don't want no pity. I never feel like, I
Right.
have it, I'm normal, people like, oh, you can't do this, you're not supposed to do this, take care of your body. Like, I don't like wearing sunblock sometimes. Like, I just feel like just leaving, you know what I'm saying? Just,
Right,
I don't
right.
know, but I know my limits of what I have to, endure and all of that. So, I do precaution, all of that. So everything, I just go about my day like a normal person. But I
Yeah.
know what I.
And I guess it's hard. It's hard, especially growing up with it, to be like that and to just go about your day and not have to deal with people, teasing. Did you go through teasing and stuff like that while you were in
I
school?
mean, it's a little bit. I mean, it was funny and jokes because I knew the people, like how we
Right.
interact, and we always done it. Like I had to wear like a eye patch on my eye one time because my eye went blind in my left eye. And school people thought I was just wearing a patch. And I was like, no, like I seriously can't see. Like,
Right.
friends like, no, he's dead serious. Like he can't see this and that.
Mm.
I used to wear a heart monitor sometimes before practice. I'll get my heart checked out. And before the games, I have to get my heart checked right then and there sometimes, And if I'm able to, I play football, my team and everything like that. So it's been difficult times where I had to like bite my teeth and like, nah, this is what it is. And then sometimes I give in, sometimes not to give in. So, but like I said, it's a mental thing with this. So.
And I like that you said that because and I know you're not saying it anyway like lupus is in your head, but it's all about how you react to
How
lupus,
you react to it, yeah. Because it's like I said, it's a female disease that I'm learning myself, still to this day.
Right.
But it's like I'm a male, but I still have some of the symptoms of a female will. I have the swelling, my face swells up, my feet swell, my kidneys, my heart, all that. I've been bloated before. Been funny. If I was on my period one time, I had cramps in my stomach one time. So I was like, what's going on?
What the hell is this, right?
I went to the hospital and seen that was like, no, it's still lupus flare, it's this and that, so, but once I really understood how I need to eat and take care of myself and get to this age now, that's why everyone sees me work out so much. That's why I run, do everything I do. And I feel like I found the cure being funny, just being me.
Right.
Like I haven't had a flare honestly since I was in high school and I'm 33.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So something's been done right, like something.
Hey, exactly. You're doing something right. You're doing something. I feel like I'm a former athlete as well. And I feel like if you were an athlete, sometimes you have this mindset of, I got to get over this. Like if you got hurt in football, I got to get over this, get in the ice bath and call it a day type of thing.
That's me. That was me. That's how I took it because I was playing sports at the time. So I use that reference. I was like, man, it's me. I have to do this.
Right.
Can nobody help me like going through the laps? Can nobody push me to go through the finish line? I have to do this. So I knew I took it in my heart, and like they said, and my family know, I walk by faith. I don't believe in luck.
There you go.
None of it. Like how me and you met, it's a purpose that me and you met. That's the only thing I believe in life. So. But
that's an awesome mindset. You've got a great mindset. Someone said in the chat, Chance, your story is so interesting. Thank you for sharing.
I appreciate it.
Because we don't see many men. I was so excited when you said you wanted to come on because, you know, I reach out to a lot of men, but, you know, men don't really want to come on too much because they don't want you to know all their business. You know how
And
y'all are.
I understand it, but like I said, like my family and friends, I see what they saw. You know, I seen what they saw when
Right.
I was young. I understood it. You know, how they was really there for me, what I was really going through. Like I was really paralyzed. Like I really couldn't walk. Like I just walk and just drop out of nowhere. My mom, she just put me on her back. Cousins, helped me, family, had to think about if I wanted to keep my hair because I was losing my hair.
Right.
Like it was a battle. Like seriously, like so I had to thank them so much, and then you know look at myself to just fight. Like if I give up, this is it. I've been to a point where I was like, man, this is it. I don't even want to do nothing no more. Like I told my cousin that before I was young, like, man, they can just take me, Lord, take me, da da da. But I was like, once I said that, and I realized, like I told you, I was like, nah, it's just me. It's
Right.
just me. Once I realized I got to stay in this type of shape, eat this type of food. If I got to take this type of medicine, it is what it is.
Right.
Only person can do me is me.
Exactly. And you're going to do what you have to do to stay alive.
That's you said it perfectly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
That's
why
how I look
am I
at
going to
it.
keep fighting that, you know?
Because they told me at the age of 10, I wouldn't see 16. So that was another like competitive thing with me. Like y'all give me 6 years,
Right.
and
I'm
I'm
going to
gone.
prove you all wrong.
And I'm gone. Like that's how I took it. Like that. There's nothing else that can be done. Like that's what they
Right.
told my mother. And I'm like, there's nothing else. So I was like, all right. Y'all said 6 years. I'm telling you, 6 years is gonna be way more. Like that's why I took everything personally. Like
Yeah.
seriously.
And I'm so glad you did, because you know what? That kept you alive, honestly, because you could have sat back and you could have been like, oh, Mom, I'm going to die, this, that,
Yeah.
the other. But you decided to take matters into your own hand and just fight for your life.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you have to every day. It's what you want to go home to yours. I want to go home to mine. That's just how I look at it with life. We all go
Yeah,
to work and business, and it's my business I'm handling. Part of my life. I
absolutely.
gotta handle
Absolutely. I love that attitude. I love it. I love it. You got a friend in me, bro.
it.
I love it.
I
I love it.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So when you talk to people, I know you talk to a lot of youth. Do you ever tell the youth that, I have a chronic illness? And if you do, how do you explain that to them?
Yes. I mean, I tell them that it's a chronic disease. All of that. Let them, but I really break it down to them like, some of them are athletes that I've coached and all of that. So I'm like, how you be tired, you be like, ooh, my feet's hurting it up. My feet be swollen like you see my feet like thumbs. I can't really bend them. My arthritis like it kicked in. I be, sitting back. I said, but when I know that, I know the things I have to do, like how I say do the ice bath, if I do that, then I try to eat right and I work out. So that's the things that I've just kept in my head. The
Right.
workout ethic. The workout ethic, that's what it
Mm.
is. It's not just like saying being pity for
Right.
yourself. Oh, I got disease and everything's going on. Yes, it's messed up. I said, but at the end of the day, it's on you to handle and go through it. I feel like
Absolutely.
people are chosen for things in life. Like we have lupus, like we're chosen for this story. We're chosen, to endure bad things like this, but we know we can overcome it. It's just
Right.
we're stronger for the reason to overcome it.
Right. Right. And I mean, it's important to have that attitude, whereas it doesn't matter what it takes. I'm just going to do what I have to do to feel better. And
Exactly.
I'm glad that, like somebody said in the chat, that it's amazing that you can watch your health by eating healthy and exercising. It's great for helping you with the SLE.
I'm telling y'all, that's all it is. I promise y'all. Like how people say, give me gems. I promise you, that's all I do. Everyone, whoever's on here, like I eat salads, pasta, seafood, alkaline water. I don't drink no pop. Anybody that knows me and my family, friends, they know I do not drink no pop, no Kool-Aid, no nothing.
Right.
Like it's water every day. Even if I go out to dinner, it's water. Like seriously.
Yeah. And it
So
makes a difference. It makes a difference in your inflammation. It makes a difference in your memory. It makes a difference with that. I know I have RA as well, so it makes a difference in, your extremities
yeah,
getting
everything,
swollen.
everything. Like I'm just now still coming to understand that I have this. Because I don't, like I said, I don't feel like I have it sometimes. So I'd be like, man, like the other day I was like just hurting so bad. I was like, man, hold on. So I had to really sit back and understand, like, all right, I'm doing too much. I gotta calm down.
Yeah, I
So,
get you.
that's why I think that's why I've been very busy. So I was like, all right, I gotta chill out. My body's tired. I'm feeling like I'm doing too much. I can feel the energy like you need to take a break right now. So
And
yeah.
that's important too. You're making such good points. Eating right, exercising regularly, getting that movement in,
Mhm.
and knowing your limitations so that you're not overdoing it and then ending up with a huge flare or ended up in the hospital. So you're making such great points. And
So,
they're not difficult
right.
things.
But the thing I think what really helps me is my circle. You feel me?
Mm,
The people who's around you. You know, you have your immediate family, your mother. You know, they always gonna be there until you know the omega, whoever you believe in, you know, comes for them. But
right,
you know, that circle. If you really have a circle for you in life, like to help you with things, and like I said, have friends and family, like that's really what's gonna get you through it. Like, excuse my language, dead ass. So if I can just be me, dead ass. That's really what's gonna get you through life. Like seriously, having family there, friends there to push you and see you really trying, it's gonna really make you put forth more effort to really like, oh no, I gotta get this. Like
right.
they believe some way, somehow they know. I don't know how, but determination.
Right, right.
That's what it is.
And that's you're right. It's important to have the right people around you that can tell you to slow down and can support you when you need it and uplift and encourage you. It's just important.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said when I had my team in high school, like I told them recently, I had a friend text me and I posted on here, like honestly, um, he posted I was, you know, be in the hospital, then I come play football and rush for these many games. I was like, no, seriously, like we really did that, but it was them that I thought of. Like honestly, I told them it was them that I thought of, like man, like I can't even enjoy being with my friends, my family. Like you know, I'm in the hospital, I gotta go to the doctor,
Right.
this and that, this and that. So I'm like, just take it all in for what it is and just attack it. That's all I did. I just attacked it. Like how it attacked me, I went right back head on with it.
I
Like I'm
love
doing
that.
it right back at you, man. I'm coming right back, and that's I've been doing it all my life. And I feel like I said, honestly and funny, I found the cure for myself.
Right, right,
But like
right.
I said, at the end of the day, everyone has their own, you know, symptoms and things they go through. So as I
Absolutely.
said, like things like how you have this resource for people, we need these things for people to understand and how to eat right and how
Absolutely.
to do different things. So yeah.
Absolutely. I love that whole if it attacks me, I'm gonna attack it. That's how
Right,
I,
I'm
that's how
going
that's
right
I
back with
love
it.
that.
I tell people I'm a different breed, man. I promise you, I don't know what it is about me, man. Like, I don't fear, like, you know, I'm trying to say I'm the biggest person. I don't fear nobody or nothing. It's just that I know what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? I've been on my deathbed. I've honestly been on my deathbed, like, bro, they better pull the plug on me, like, seriously.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't have fear, nothing. Like, I know I'm still here for a reason.
Hmm.
Being funny, but it's nothing here that's what I'm here for. So I'm just enjoying my life. Like, that's all it
And that,
is.
and that's what you got to do. What was the scariest part of what was you said you what 33 now?
Yes, ma'am.
What has been the scariest part for you? And I know near death, I've been there, done
Mhm.
that. I know that was scary, but for some reason, sometimes near death kind of makes you calm down a little bit because it kind of makes you see
A different way.
what's important.
A different way of life. Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? But besides being near death, what was the scariest portion for you? What, even today that you say, I know you said you're not scared of anything, but what makes you give pause
Mhm.
to be like, okay, I need to do something different?
Um, family.
Okay, I get you.
family. Family. Because I know if I keep moving how I move, like if I just move freely, being me, and you know,
Mhm.
sometimes even being hard headed, everyone has a hard head sometimes. You know, but if I just be me, I know um my body endure some things, you know. Honestly, I know what the consequence will be. So
Right.
I do think I've done a self evaluation on me on myself. You know, I've told people that recently I got to this stage now. So that's why I feel like this journey I'm on, I'm just walking with faith right now. Like, and it's all this
Mhm.
is. Like,
Yeah, somebody
so
said earlier, walk by faith, not by sight. Absolutely.
I didn't even see that. Like, I haven't looked at no comments.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm
That's why I'm here.
honestly
That's
trying to
why I'm
keep my
here.
dog off of her. I'm honestly trying to keep my dog off of her. She keep up on me.
Look, you might hear my dog snoring, so it's fine.
Yeah,
She's
but
fine if she comes up in your face.
but yeah, that's the whole thing. But I enjoy life, man. Like you
Yeah.
can't stop being you just because of the situation. You know, I
Mm,
understand it and things you go through, but I feel like you still have to be you.
Right.
And like I said, attack it, but attack it knowing what you're doing. Know what that's gonna happen if you gotta go to work out, this and that. If you're trying to play sports, I play sports, so I know my body's gonna be more aching. I know I'm gonna be more tired, this and that. So that's why I said that eating habit come back. That water, this and that, getting the rest, this and that. So it's what you want out of life, how you feel you should be, how you feel you should be living. That's how I look at it. Ain't nobody tell you the way you can eat, move, or nothing out here. We have that free will, so I keep saying you have the free will to do that. Just choose right.
Right.
Good or bad.
Exactly. You said it. You said it right on point. Choose right, especially what's for you, because what might be for you might not be for me, or what might not be for someone else. So you have to find out what's going on with you.
And that's what I've done, and that's what I said. Like you said, not everything is good for everyone. So I figured out something that's working very well for me, and so I just continue doing it. And my doctor say I'm in the best health that I've been in ever.
Wow, I love it.
Like ever.
I love
Like
it.
I said,
After telling you you wouldn't make it.
I haven't, like I told you, I haven't had a flare since I was bad flare since my sophomore year, going to my junior year.
Wow.
Like bad, like bad.
Right.
But that's the only thing, I was told I wouldn't have no kids. I was told this and that, everything. I have a beautiful little daughter.
Oh, awesome.
So think about that. So it's on you how you attack things in life, what you want out of it. What you want is what you're gonna get.
It definitely is. You can either sit in the pity of it,
right,
and the pain of it.
I feel like you do good things gotta come back to you. That's a saying I say. So.
Right. How would you suggest someone get to that point? How would you tell them, try doing this or that? What would you say to them?
Go tunnel vision. That's what I call it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone say, "Oh, I need my me time, my self care." It's mainly what I do. I call it tunnel vision. My family knows. I'm like, I'm back to go tunnel vision. Like, better tell y'all not gonna see me. Y'all know I'm good. I text you, I'm at home, what I'm doing, but I'm really focusing and zoning in on what it is I'm trying to critique or whatever I'm trying to do.
Right.
Like, no offense to no one's livelihood. I love y'all, but that's mainly what it is. Even if I'm sick or healthy, I'm just focusing on what I know personally. Not trying to say I don't want y'all to know, but I feel like I need to carry the weight at this moment, and
right.
do what I need to do to get the level I need to be at. So that's why I call it tunnel vision.
That's good. That's good. I mean, that's all you got to say. If that's what's in your head to get you settled and get you in the right frame of mind to fight this thing off, then that's what you have to do. I love that tunnel vision.
It's that keeping that, how people say the energy, how everybody say the energy, keeping it at alignment. You got to align yourself in life. Like, Rich, I really feel like I'm finding that out myself, honestly. Like, I align myself with something that's honestly working for me.
Right.
And how we connect, I'm aligning.
Yeah. I love it.
Something that works for you, and go tunnel vision. That's the best way I can say and give advice for anybody. Like, if you don't know you, how can you help anybody spiritually, mentally, and physically? You can't help no one.
Absolutely.
So you have to understand you before anyone.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Because you can't pour from an empty cup.
Exactly. So why sit around and be pity? Why sit around and dwell in the moment and all that? Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta get out.
I love it because it's like I see the fight in you. Like, it is emanating from the screen. Like, we can see exactly that you are ready to fight this to the end, and that's awesome. I love it.
I told my family, I'm like, I got it. Like, everybody know I got it. Like, but like I said, I trust my family and they trust me, but I don't look for pity. Like, really, I don't. I just look at it head on. They know I understand it very, very well, but I know they have my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they're there.
Absolutely.
But the man in me, like, I got it, but I know I got help.
Yeah. And, it's hard for a lot of people, but I think it's even harder for men sometimes to ask for help. So I'm glad that you're able to see when you need it and ask for it when you need it. Because, some people, we have such big egos, and that's just in general. People have such big egos. It's so hard to just say, I can't do it. I mean, there were times where I couldn't even wipe my own behind, and I had to ask for help,
Man, I've been hit by a car at age 5. Been like in a full body cast. I broke my femur. Like, to this, like I said, at age 10, like
Right.
I understand it. I couldn't walk. I had to learn how to walk and stuff all over again.
Mm.
But like I said, it's crazy. So at the end of the day, like I said, it's your life, your free will, what you want to do and everything. So at the end of the day, enjoy yourself, life, and be you.
Yeah.
And nobody else.
Absolutely. I love that. Just be you. You know, be who you are. Be who you're meant to be. And open your heart for that. Do you find that, sometimes it's hard for people to open their heart to see who they're supposed to be,
I think that's what I've done. Like, seriously, I think that's what's going on with me personally in my life right now. I'm just being very honest and open. I think that's what God's doing for me. Like, I've been going through some things, but like, life's been showing me like a different view, That's why I said, like, it's been adventurous and everything, but everything turned out how it needed to turn out. But it's like, dang, like, this is the bigger picture, like what I'm thinking I'm seeing it, So, yeah.
Right. And just make sure you walk through the door. We had a discussion with somebody the other day, and they were like, how do you know what your purpose is? You have to see that door that's open, and you've got to walk through it,
Yes.
And you can't just be scared of it. You got to walk through it.
I mean, going off what you just said, that's that faith, and I feel like people have to accept it first, That's the accept is key. Honestly, just open up personally again, that's one thing I had to understand myself. Like, when I know I can get it or whatever I wanted it, like, I'm gonna go get it. Like, I'm like, nah, we gonna get it. So I had to take my time to sit back and, like you said, reflect and see what moves I did, this and that, and how I got her to this point, and evaluate, like I said, self-evaluate myself. So that's the thing to help you out, like, seriously. So
look at yourself, because sometimes it's not lupus. Sometimes it's just us.
You can be stretching your own self out for no reason, like, seriously. Like, I've been there, like, seriously, and it's gonna drive you crazy, and you're like, why am I doing this? Why is this going on? But you may be, like I said, moving too fast. You may be in the wrong interaction with this person in a circle, or your job may be causing you a whole lot of headaches, this and that, and you stressing back that, and that's coming home with you, you and your spouse or whoever, butting heads because you tired at work, and then you and your husband or wife, whatever, maybe butting heads, man, like, come on, man. So it's like I said, it's mental, it's you to understand it, and it's a big journey, but it's only for you to determine who's gonna win. Like, honestly, I get that.
Yeah. That's true. Determine who's going to win, you or lupus, right?
Exactly. That's what they say. We lupus warriors. I understand that.
Yeah.
I take it personally. So I keep saying I take it personally because we're warriors. You weren't chosen for this for no reason. So to go through this, what you go through, you weren't chosen for this for no reason. Everyone has their own life, their own health, everything. We all have our own story of testimony. I feel like life is a book. Like, being very honest, open up. Life's a book. Every day, if you think about it, we're writing our own page every day. It's already written by the creator or whoever, everyone believes in this world. It's already written for you. We're just waking up every day, if you give us that moment, to wake up and go do it. It's for us to take action. It's what's already written for us to do. That's why I say it's faith. That's why I say it's faith.
Yeah. Because you can't, nothing else is going to move you but faith.
You're going to move to get that money to go to work, ain't you?
I know that's right.
Right there. That's faith, though, but being funny, though. That's being productive, but that's that faith coming in. You got to go get it. I got to go get my health right. I got to go exercise. I got to eat right. That's a determination of what you got to do.
Now, I like what you just said, though. I'm not going to lie to you. You said something about going to work. When you get up, you go to work, and you think that you have faith that check going to come on in.
Exactly.
We need to start looking at life as work.
Life is work. That's what I'm saying. We're working every day. Even if you don't think about it, if you're not physically working at a job, you have your own business, you're doing that. If you can work from home, you're still technically working.
Right.
It may not be physical now, you're technically working, but you're taking that faith of what you're doing or whatever you do in life to go get your money or believe or whatever, the outcome is going where you have your money in your hand or in your account, however you look at it.
Right.
Every day.
Do the same thing for yourself. You do it for a boss.
Hey, I swear, why not you?
Hey, why not you? I love it.
Hey, you gotta take care of yours in their home. They're gonna do the same thing. They worry about theirs at home. You worry about yours too. You gotta get home too, just like them.
Yep. Absolutely,
It's
absolutely. You
fact.
are absolutely right. I
Fact.
love it. I love your attitude. I love your outlook. It's just amazing to me. It's amazing. And I know
Sure.
that you've been through so much. And you say that you're coping with lupus through your exercise and your nutrition. What other coping strategies do you use?
I meditate.
Good,
I meditate.
good, good. I love
Um,
meditation.
I meditate and honestly, I listen to jazz music. I got into that recently.
Nice.
My granddaddy was a big jazz person. That was something that stuck with me when I was a child. So I be dipping and dabbing out of things like that. Yeah, that's it. I try to stay happy much as I can without the world stressing me.
Right,
But yeah,
right.
mainly what I enjoy. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good though. I think it's important that we find different things that we enjoy and that help
Mm-hmm.
us cope with whatever the mental aspects of it or the emotional aspects or even the physical aspects. So I love
And
that.
yoga.
I love that.
I do a little yoga. I try to do a little yoga to stay flexible. So
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Downward dog at you. Go ahead now.
that's what
I love it. I love it.
I
And
try
I'm glad
to,
that you're so open. It's important to be
right.
open to these
You
different
have to.
things.
You have to be because if you don't be open to try like say new things or new information, how you know what's good for you? You know,
You're right.
you
You're
may miss
right. You
out,
don't try,
you may
you
miss out
won't
on a
know.
blessing or something. You may miss, like I said, miss out on a blessing or opportunity or a job or this and that. That's a
Yeah.
big leap of faith. That's all it is. And like I keep saying, it's a big leap of faith. Go get
Yeah.
it.
That's the prime word, faith. That's the prime word. No matter what you believe in, it's still faith in something to get you there.
Your intuition or something's telling you
Yeah.
to go do it. Something in
Hmm.
your head, somebody's talking to you, a spirit or someone, however we say in life, or however you say person, anybody. Something's telling you to proceed.
Right. 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 Listen. Listen to it. What type of medications are you taking? What type of medications do you take for lupus?
At this moment,
Yeah.
none.
Good. And you
I'm all
feel good.
natural.
Good.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
when you say you're all natural, what type of remedies do you use to take away your pain besides the exercise and nutrition?
Um, my mother, she makes like homemade soaps. So I do
Mm-hmm.
things like that. So that's what keeps my skin feeling, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All of that. I'm just all natural medicine, everything. Like
Right.
I'm not saying I don't trust them.
Right. No, no,
I don't trust
no.
it.
You just say what
And
you want.
I've been through that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I feel like at the age I'm at now, I know what's good for me.
Absolutely. You know.
Think about we putting this in our own body.
Right.
So I have to
Right.
endure what I'm putting in my own body. If I drink, I smoke, I go out or whatever I do, however I eat, McDonald's, whatever, I'm gonna have to endure that outcome. I don't want
Right.
those outcomes no more. So at
Right.
the end of the day, that's what I'm doing. I'm not. I don't want that. That made me feel like I was a zombie. Made me feel loopy. All of that. Like
Yeah.
no, I was playing with my cousins and now I can't play because I'm tired. Like
Right.
no.
Right. Right. Somebody said edibles.
Hey, I've been there. I ain't gonna lie. I've been there.
Hey,
I've been there.
look, I tell people all the time, I'll eat nails if it'll take care of lupus. I
I'm
don't care.
telling y'all, hey, do what feels good for you. I'm telling y'all, like seriously,
Do
it
what
helps
feels
you.
good for you.
It
Absolutely.
helps you seriously, y'all. Whoever's on here, if you have lupus or whatever, if you know what's helping you, keep doing it. I'm not saying the
Right.
doctors just go get that medication, whatever, to keep your organs or whatever still functioning.
Right.
But if you know person that's helping you, as far as you getting up every day, which if you have kids to go to work or whatever to make your body feel strong, and you
Right.
know 100% 10 that you A1, do
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm not telling you to go crazy out here, but do it. But do it. Have your peace
Yeah.
of mind. That's all it is. The world's crazy. Is have your peace of mind.
Yep. And do what's right for your body. Yeah.
Exactly.
Everybody's not going to do the same things to take care of their body, and different things are going to work, you know?
I'm being
Absolutely. I love it.
different.
I love
I'm
it.
with
How do you handle the physical demands of lupus?
mm.
Just barrel through it?
Yes, ma'am. I just like you said,
Absolutely.
if I'm boxing, I'm telling y'all, I've been fighting back for so long, so I feel like I understand it. Like seriously. I have a 10-year-old daughter, y'all, like being very honest open. They said I wouldn't have kids.
Mm.
I almost died in high school. I wrote a will, y'all. Like being serious, I wrote a will. Had doctors signing, coaches signing, mother, cousins. I had people who was gonna be pulling the plug. This and like I've been through it all. Like seriously.
Yeah,
So as I said, it's on you.
absolutely. It's on you to make sure that your life is going to operate well beyond lupus.
Exactly. That's why I said I just fought back. That's what I keep referring to. I just fought back. If anything that came to me with complications, this and that, I had to go get IV, stay in the hospital this long, wear the heart monitor while I'm in practice, leave practice, go drop the heart monitor off, make it back, things like that. It made me mad, but I knew what I had to do to take care of my health at that age. But now I know I'm like, okay, if I was doing this at that age,
Mm-hmm.
staying in somewhat shape, then I got healthy almost at the end of, in my college, high school,
Right.
and I'm still doing these type of things, staying in shape and eating this, that. What is messing me up?
Yeah.
I
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't try and fix it.
understood everything as far as my eating. As I said, I stopped eating pork. I stopped eating everything. Like I really found out what should I eat.
Yeah. Yeah. And that helps you. It does. I mean, you took the time to really understand your body. And I tell people this all the time. You have to do the things that make you understand what works for your body. And if
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
if you're able to do that, there's a freeness in living with lupus when you do that.
I promise you, it is. We're an engine every day, y'all. We're moving every day. How
Yeah.
you want to function? You gonna put that oil in there, that gas in there to keep going? But no, seriously though, we we're engine every day. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. I have a couple of more questions for you. Let's see. What have you learned about yourself on this lupus journey?
um, that I had to sit back and understand life, understand me, um, being patient. Honestly, that was a big thing for me in my life. Um, what else? Accepting, accepting help sometimes, like how we said, accepting help, being very honest. Because I'm too much of like I got it, I got it, I got it. Like that was me. I'm still like that sometimes. So them things made me understand how I need to move, how I need to shape me. Like I said, I did a self-evaluation. I really wrote down things. I really wrote down things that was good and what was bad, like, and compare and contrast and seem like, oh, okay, this and that and that and that. Okay, so I really wanted to work on myself. I did homework on myself.
Mm.
If it makes sense.
Ooh,
Seriously, I did homework on myself.
I love
Like
that.
to understand what I need to accomplish, if that makes sense. What I need to accomplish, how I need
Absolutely.
to go back at this disease, or go back at like when my legs hurting, or I gotta focus on how to breathe right because I'm gonna play football still, or that and that. Just I had to know me, and
Mhm.
once I figured out me, I been me.
Yeah, yeah. You were able to be who you were meant to be, right?
Yeah, mainly like I said, I talk to God every day. I'm like, if I can wake up every day, it's a blessing. I'm just gonna try to do what I'm supposed to do. Like honestly,
Absolutely.
at the end of the
Absolutely.
day, that's what I'm doing, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing
And you're setting such
it.
a perfect example for your child, you know.
I try.
No,
You're not all
hey,
perfect. I try. You're not all perfect. I
yeah,
try.
to try is to fail, buddy. You doing it. You are doing it. You know, and that fighting spirit is definitely going to translate to her, because it's important. It's important, and you have something to live for, and you are doing all the right things to understand yourself, and that's important.
Yes,
Absolutely.
ma'am.
Got
Appreciate
about
that.
three. No, not a problem. Anytime. I have three small questions for you, and it sometimes people don't like them, but I'm gonna ask them anyway.
Hurry over. We're talking now. We're buddies now. We tied in.
I know. Yeah, you're my buddy now, so you can forget it.
We tied in.
You can't get rid of me now.
We tied in.
So, what is your fight song? What song gets you up and makes you move when you're down and out?
Eric Thomas.
Okay. And what's the
That's
name of
it.
the song? Just
No,
anything.
E.T., the preacher, the hip
Oh,
hop dude.
oh yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
him. But honestly, if I had a song, it'd be Toby Nwigwe, Against the Grain. Um,
Mm.
Like he says you're different. Um, you was made to be different or something like that. Like no one's done or something, but it really registered in my head. Like when I was coming up in my 20s to now, I was like, they're speaking to me, bro. Like they're speaking to me, and like and the things how I was growing with my business, myself personally, jobs, everything. Just I seen my progression. I seen how I was moving now. I see how the opportunities is building in my life right now. Like people I'm reaching out, how we reached out to each other. Jobs, this and that, different organization that's trying to work with me that's bigger than mine and stuff like that.
Right.
So I see why how I need to how I elevate it, if it makes
Yeah.
sense. So
It does. It
yeah,
does.
that's what it is.
I love that.
And since I seen that, like I said, the determination. I say I'm a warrior and this and that. It's just I'm gonna attack it. I know how good I am. I know what I feel like I'm supposed to be having right now coming to me. So I'm just gonna go grab it. I'm gonna go
Absolutely.
get it.
Go get it. And I know this is probably going to be your next answer to the next question, which is what is the quote that gets you through tough times?
Uh, you can say that, but I would say walk by faith. Like walk by faith, not by fear, or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, because at the end of the day, if you fear anything, that's what's gonna make you not proceed. You
Whew.
know,
Mm,
it's not gonna make you move. It's gonna make you stay at that one spot. So
right.
that's why I said it's you. It's you. At the end of the day, you have to
Absolutely.
you have to want that. I know people say, "Oh, I'm a grinder on," but seriously, in life, you really have to want and go get what you want.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. Walk by faith, not even by sight, not by fear. Because
Mm-hmm.
that fear will definitely keep you in that one place.
About it. You've been around friends and family and stuff. We all have our mess ups in life. They're like, Dad, what if I wouldn't have been messing with this person? This connection could have happened. Like, Dad, this opportunity. Like, it's on you to make them right
Right.
choices. If you,
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Um, my last question, I'm going to let you go on this beautiful Friday night. Not sure what you have planned, but I don't want to keep you too long.
me and my daughter got a little play date.
Okay, well that's good. I'm not going to keep you long now anyway.
No, you're good, you're
So,
good.
what advice would you give other lupus warriors about coping with lupus?
Enjoy it. I'm not trying to say it in no being funny in no bad way. Embrace it. It is what it is. Not trying to be
Mm,
funny or sugarcoat the shit. No, none of it. Just being open and being free like me.
yeah.
Embrace the shit. Take it in. Um, you know now if you're just now receiving this that you have to go through this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's something strong and big that you're gonna have to endure. But like how me and you connected, there are people like yourself out here to talk to. There are resources and stuff and people who really believe in you with this. Because there are other diseases like cancer and stuff, but it's just like that, man. It's a disease that you gotta fight.
Right.
But like I said, take that choice when you get to that point, like, oh, I'm giving up this and that, and really reflect before you give up. If if that's the choice that you make, not saying you can't, but really reflect on yourself and think about like that. If I give up, how's everything gonna function?
Right.
How's this gonna work?
Right.
That and that. So as I said, it's on you to enjoy it and to endure it too, but accomplish
There
it.
you
Take it in
go.
for what it is, and you're gonna be that winner at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, you have the free will, you have that choice, you have the ability to do whatever. Everyone,
Right.
there's billionaires, there's people flying around them with cars and everything in the world now. So
Right.
it's possible to do it. It's on us to
Right.
understand it, to do it. That's all I'm saying.
I love it. Just embrace it. I got you. I got you. Enjoy life as you're living it.
Exactly. I know it's gonna be hard. Oh, you're gonna have those times where you sick, like really sick. I've been there, throwing up, medicine, all of it. Like slept in my bed for days. Like you're gonna go through some stuff if you just not having it. Not trying to scare you or nothing, but it is what it is. But it's with anything.
Yeah.
So like I said, if I catch the cold, I got the flu. Like so, I'm really battling. Like so
Right.
I'm really battling.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
take every precaution, enjoy
Right. And do what you're supposed to do for you. Absolutely.
still be you at the end of the day. Yeah, you have it, but that can't stop you from going to being out with your kid, going to the park, going
Right.
doing. enjoy you still, but you know, you got just little things that you gotta do to make sure you still gotta kick it.
I love it. I love it. Somebody said my mama would say he has an old soul. He's such a beautiful spirit. I know you heard it. I know you've heard that before. So
Yes, man. I don't know how, but I'm just being me. I promise. I'm just being me.
yeah, I love it. I love you being you. And I have totally
Yeah.
enjoyed speaking to you and learning about your story and learning about how you're coping and how you're beating and defeating lupus every single day. So thank you so much
Appreciate
for
you.
reaching out and, opening your heart and opening up your soul to us and sharing
Hmm.
everything about you. I really, really, really appreciate it.
Appreciate you and everyone your time for real. It was a pleasure.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Well, now you got a friend in me. So
Likewise.
I'm
Toss
probably
me
I'm
right in,
probably
man.
your mama's age, but still, that's all right. It's okay.
We good. We good. Hey, it's the wisdom. Everyone needs that advice sometimes. Life is knowledge, man. So, you know,
Absolutely.
you take the information in and it is what it is.
Right. Tell us where everybody can find you so I can put it in the chat.
I'm at We All We Got 502 on Instagram as we underscore ALL underscore we underscore GOT at 502.com. Two on Instagram too. You'll find me anywhere. You just Google me.
Awesome. 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 Chance, do not be a stranger. I'll be calling on you.
I appreciate y'all answer. I promise y'all
And
will.
I am here for you if you need it, with anything that you have going on. So make sure that we stay in touch. And
Yes, ma'am.
guys, make sure that you hit him up on Instagram or Twitter, you
No,
said. And
Gmail, you can email me at my Gmail. We all we got at gmail.com. Just if
all
you
right.
need anything to speak about, you can do that. I'm very open. My doors are open to anyone who needs to vent, talk. I tell it to everyone. So it's on
Awesome.
you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chance. I so appreciate you. And I'm going to let you go so you can go ahead and have that time with your daughter and
Yes.
enjoy your weekend. And I'll definitely be reaching out for you.
Okay, yes, ma'am. You too.
Uh,
Likewise.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, everybody, for tuning in. This was In the Loop with Chance Hughes. We have had a great conversation. What an awesome young man. And he's making me feel old, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm all right with that. So I'm so glad you all tuned in. This will be on replay on our page, and we will also put it on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube page. Make sure you hit Chance up at We Got 502 on Instagram, Twitter, and via Gmail. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope that you all have a great weekend. I'm taking a little couple of days off, and I hope that you guys have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.